Well, okay, guys, get ready and start your engine. Steam Summer Sale starts in 13 minutes, supposedly, but we know it never starts on time and it never works when it starts. Ever. Someone has been made out of springs the last couple of days. Supposedly it's today. It might not even be today. They might delay it. They might not have it. They didn't have the spring sale. So someone is made out of springs and hyperactivity. So I wrote a little something to tide you guys over. Um, he's hyper. So we have the now. We must as well take our time because it still never starts right. Hey, yeah. We had the now come into our basement. Not a huge flood, but the floor is more damp than I like it. So I moved. We were running two dehumidifiers, anyways. I moved them both to the back room, and we're hoping that that gets rid of it. Mammon didn't seem concerned, but I said to Loki, I said, look, if I'm going to take you out for a burger, if I make this sacrifice of taking you out for a burger and stuff, will you please see what you can do about this? Because this coincided with him coming back home. And he goes, okay. And I don't know if he can do anything or not, but the offering was going to be to him. So he said, surprise me. So I went up to the gas station and I got some like chicken skewer up there for him. And they have the coolest stuff at this gas station and some other stuff. And I went across to the DQ and they changed your 2 for $4 menu. So I got him stuff there, brought it home. And as we're waiting there, he says, you know, make it a sacrifice for everyone. That way, if someone else ends up helping with this and getting to go way faster than it would, then yay, they had their offerings. So we did that. But there was a guy that dropped a penny in front of me, and it felt weird, almost like he didn't do it on purpose, but it just felt like one of those moments. So I picked up his penny, and as anyone knows that's ever returned a penny to someone, they look at you like you're a weirdo. Like, why are you giving me a penny back? Why didn't you just keep it? But, I gave it back to him. It just felt like one of those test things. We came home. I gave everybody burger and everything, and the steam cell creeps ever closer. But I had a dream this morning. As you guys know, I'm sleeping for X amount of hours, getting up usually before dawn, and it's too early for me to be up, so I go back up to bed, and that's when I dream. And I had done a lot of work with, all the gods and the old gods, some call them demons depending on where they're from. And I had been talking to Lucifer and Satan because I lost touch with them, and I told them, I was brought up Roman Catholic, which is why I wrote that thing the other day. And I told them about, I'm sorry, and even though all this stuff pops up in the news, and surely they're no moral authority on anything, ever. But, I said that teaching is still in there. Lucifer seems to kind of get a pass, yet not, but, he does a lot better than Satan. I told Satan, I said all the stuff that was just coming up for Satan. And I got from Lucifer what I usually get of, oh, because with me, he's nice towards me. With some people he's a little more stern, but with me, he's usually the nicer one. I think to balance out Satan, who can be more firm and serious with me. So I'd done that, fell asleep, and I get this beautiful dream from Lucifer. And again, this doesn't mean I'm super special. We all get our dreams in our time, and they usually give us dreams when nothing else is working. Like, we've missed a lot of stuff, and I thought I was getting stuff from Satan on Pinterest, but I'm like, really, would I? I don't know. I was doubting myself. I shouldn't have. But in the dream, Lucifer is walking me through, I think, a hospital. I was thinking a mall, but what I really came into it was like we walked out of an area of light into the lobby area of a local hospital. But while we were walking, he was tall and he looked like you think an angel would look, like with the white robe and the beautiful golden hair, and he even had the wings because he likes to have fun. And he was trying to talk to me about something, and he had an arm around me, like a protective arm, like he was steering me through something. And then when we got to the lobby area and the white went away, and we were in the lobby area, for a moment he had a cape on that meant something to me, and then it was gone, like he was implying something. And we went out the door, and we go out into the night, and I realize it's so late that he's going to have to come home with me because it's too late for him to go back to wherever he came from. You know how dreams make sense. I look at him and I said, you haven't aged a day since the day I met you, like as a child. And he smiles like he's touched, and he's changed from Lucifer to like this entity I used to work with. And the entity I used to work with was really charming, so he's like he's touched, and it's both Lucifer and this entity, and it was typical of this entity to make gestures. So he gives me that gentlemanly kiss on the hand. So I'm like, okay, but he has to come home. And at this point, it feels more like this entity than Lucifer, though I realize now it was like Lucifer saying something. And I'm like, well, where on earth am I going to put him? Where can he sleep? Because he's not coming home like that, my dear watchers. Like the couch, I will take the couch. He will have the bed. How's this going to work? Then I kind of sort of popped back up and then went back down, and I got a dream that my door was open, and at first there's this wonderful golden light coming from it, and then all the fires of hell were coming through my front door, and it was like from Satan of, I don't care if I were the most demonic evil entity in existence, you know. So a little bit of angry from Satan, which, I get. It was like, I don't care if I was a demon and, I was, and it wasn't even words, but it was like, I got the message. Pop up from that, go back into dreams, and then I have a dream of, it's kind of like futuristic, and there's a guy standing there on those grid, metal grids they have in like industrial complexes with the holes and everything. He's standing on one of those, and it's like a catwalk. And he turns to look at me, and it's clear it's Odin because he has this kind of Odin style metal mask on, and everything he's wearing is like metal. But he has the sun cross on for some reason. He kind of looks at me like, "You done messed up, ha 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 ha." It was like he was laughing at me, and then I got up. And I had a couple other dreams, and 1 second, please, guys. I am sorry, allergies. Sorry about that. And I had a couple other dreams, and something to do with family, something, I don't know. And I had other ones, but it's clear Lucifer wants to come forward, and it's clear that Satan wants to come forward too. And right now I'm wondering if I have too many tongs in the iron, pokers, whatever the metaphor is, in the fire right now. But it is what it is. When they want to work with you, they want to work with you. So Asmodeus is fine. Asmodeus is like, we're good. I'll step back for a while if you need to go work with Lucifer or Satan. And Lucifer's always ready to work with me, but I think Satan might still be a little mad. But we figured we'd get you guys caught up. It's now 6 minutes to the summer cell, supposedly. It never starts on time and it never works. But get your engine started. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.